Hello everyone, my name is Evet and I'm excited to show you my recent project that I worked on under natural language processing, right? NLP. Um, I've been learning transformer modeling for the past week and this is actually my first project, right? I called it Read My Review and this is the whole concept about it. Well, um, usually on sites where you're required to, um, maybe based on a product, right? You'll be able to see people's reviews about that product, and some are positive, some are negative. You see, yeah. I'm actually building an application to streamline or automate the process where, based on your test, right, or based on what you have experienced, anytime you type it in maybe a search, in maybe the comment section, right? If you type it in there and um, give it out as like a comment or a review about a product, right? You would also have to, rate that product, right? With stars, right? Yeah. So I'm trying to find a way to automate it in such a way that anytime I enter a review, right, and I click on enter, right, I click on send, not only would the request be done, but the request will come out or come with the ratings, right? So instead of you doing it manually, you can do it automatically, right? And with this, I'm using the tax is one shot classification, and I'm using a model. I'm using a model. The model is called Matriz Luradis. Okay, whatever. But yeah, these were some of the models. This is actually one of the models that I'm using to work um, with it on, and so far so good. I haven't yet deployed the application though, but like I'm still trying to test it. And in order for me to test it, I um, consulted ChatGPT to provide me with links to sites, right? And IMDb movie reviews, I think is going to be a very nice place for me to get my, comments from and stuff, right? This was one place, but like I want to try a different site. So imdb.com. Yeah, the internet here is actually slow. I use MTN, and it is freaking slow, right? But actually, it's kind of like one of the fastest networks in Ghana. So like, you know, I don't blame my country, man. I don't blame my country. I don't blame my people, right? I'm blaming myself. I'm blaming myself, man. So yeah, pretty much it. I'm not gonna ask it. I'm not gonna give any reason why as to uh, why I'm blaming myself. No, hell no. Okay, so I want to take a look at. Excuse me. I want to take a look at some of the reviews. Okay, one bottle after another. That's 8.5. The rate is really high. It's really high. Come on, I clicked on it, man. This YouTube. This is an actual video, right? It's actually my first video on YouTube, so pardon me. Next time I'll try to make things better, But yeah, I'm sharing like kind of like a project. This kind of project that I worked on. So yeah, where are the reviews? Okay, they are featured ones. Um, he gave a 7. He actually gave a 7. That's good. I think I need everything. Okay, user reviews. This is actually good. Oh, it's still loading, man. Come on. Okay, So he said, sorry, but this doesn't deserve all the tens and whatever. Granted, it's good. I like most of the PTA films, but it's not like there is anywhere near as brilliant as something like There Will Be, Good, or The Master. Okay, so let's see. How am I going to rate this? Okay, let's just take this part. All right, let's just take this part and send it to my model. Okay, let's analyze it based on the number of context, right? Or based on the number of letter words in it, right? It undergoes, what is happening right now is that it undergoes tokenization, right? Where the encoder takes this particular text and converts it into numerical representations, right? And when it converts it to numerical representations or embeddings, right, it would now be passed on to the decoder, right, architecture. But just as I said, the model is actually a BERT model, and for BERT models, they are usually encoder models. So, I mean, the decoder part of like this whole explanation is not involved, but like, yeah, okay, it rated this as a good experience. Okay, I want a very bad experience. Okay, granted this was okay, I disliked, oh sorry, disliked most of the PTA films. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Let's analyze reviews. Let's analyze. Let's see what's up. It's taking time. I really have to look into optimizing the model. Alright, this gave a rating of 3, right? And it says it's an average experience, and which is actually true. Granted, it's okay, and I dislike most of the PTA films. So it gave an average experience based on the review made, and this can be applied into applications where they usually have places where people can like comment, right? And when they comment, they will also have to rate, right? So the easiest solution is just to comment, and when you comment, it is actually going to just automatically rate the comment, right? So you don't have to do much of the work, right? So this kind of like a cool project. This is something that I thought of, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can actually do it, and actually did it. Now the only thing I have to do right now to make this live is to deploy this particular application, but I have problems with render and Vessel as well, right? And yeah, the model's size is huge, so like, yeah, I don't understand. So I would try out AWS or try out Microsoft Azure to see, and you guys should give me your reviews about this, right? Yeah, rate my review, rate this particular video, right? Give me your reviews about this. What can I do to actually work on enhancing this application, and if possible, if I can make it an actual plugin for like other applications to just try it out and use it within their architecture, using it within their system, so that it'll be able to provide automatic ratings based on customers' reviews, then sure thing, right? If maybe I would want to expand this, maybe yeah, I might expand this, but like, this is like the first experience I've had with using NLP and not using AI wrappers, right? AI wrappers, you just call from the endpoint, right? But with this particular one, I have seen how I use the pipeline function to like actually retrieve the model, retrieve the tags, and retrieve the tokenizer, so that I can be able to like use that to work my way out. Yeah, so This is kind of like a very cool application of natural language processing, and this is actually my first video on natural language processing. On my second video, I'm going to either talk more about this or like bring in a new kind of idea on how I can use natural language processing. Yeah, pretty much. So, you know what? Like this video and follow for more. Thank you.